Hey, when's the soonest we can see this listing? It's a really sweet property. I think that we should set up a showing for tomorrow if we can. Hey everyone, Mike Rosehart here, talking to you guys today about how to analyze a real live real estate deal. And I'm going to walk you guys through on MLS right now. I'm just properties at random, and I'll go to certain locations that I'm really bullish on. And right now I'm just going to pick a location where I have some properties myself right now. It's just south of the university here in London, Ontario, and I think it's a great area to be investing in because you have that diversity. You can rent to a single family, you can also rent to students. You just have more of a target market you can rent to. You're going to go into Excel, we're going to crunch the numbers, we're going to find out whether or not I'd be interested in taking a look at this property. So let's get into it. 200 Edinburgh Street. And this one's kind of close by the other property, so give you a flavor of what's in the area. This one's listed for $299,000. It looks to be a duplex. I'm seeing two mailboxes on the front of the house, so that would mean like an upper and a lower probably. It's got lots of parking, which is great. I like independent slots. One driveway deep sucks because people have to do the car shuffle. Tenants have to do the car shuffle. This one looks like it has about at least three independent spots, which is fantastic. People can come and go without knocking the other unit's door. The curb appeal isn't great. It's got some vinyl siding, but inside looks, it's okay. The hardwood floors are a bit run down. Paints look nice, solid, looks like solid wood. Baseboards, beautiful ones that are quite large. You could refinish these floors relatively cheaply. It's not a huge, it looks like it's just been painted, like a fresh paint color. That's great. Yeah, these hardwood floors could be finished. The 12 by 12 tile looks all right. The appliances are okay. It's clean. There's no issues. This would rent. You're seeing in this picture here, laundry in the unit. This would rent easily, a nice little island bar there. The fridge is nice, has a nice dispenser. It's a double door. It's not the nicest kitchen you've ever seen, but this would rent to tenants. It's clean. Tenants would take this. Bathroom, again, very, very clean. Nice large vanity. Good sized bedroom from what I'm seeing here. The hardwood floors could, again, use a bit of repair, but that's not a huge expense. You could do that for even $1,000 or $2,000. You've got stairs going up to an upper unit through what is like an office or was a bedroom. And you've got this whole upper area here, like a master bedroom. Be nice if it had a bathroom in it. Doesn't look like it does. So it looks like there's an upper unit and then a lower unit. I can see unit 1 here going down and unit 2 at the front. So it looks like there's a side entrance to go down to the lower unit. Some kind of cool beam finishes there. You got a kitchen. The carpet looks a bit worn. The flooring in this picture looks all right. It's got that heritage kind of look going to it with the beams. I don't know what the headroom looks like. It should pass. I see Western University planners here, which is interesting. That's how I know it's rented to students right now. Interestingly. The windows look like they might pass, but probably not. So you have to put an egress window in if you wanted to comply to current codes. It's got a nice backyard. Close to some newer, nicer houses there. Awesome deck at the back. Could use a bit of staining, but good sized backyard. Okay. So you got a feel for this house. Attention investors or owner occupants. This 1.5 story is zoned for multifamily, R2-2, so that's the duplex zoning, or perfect for occupants who want income from the lower level. Okay, so there's a lower unit, obviously. The main floor offers a spacious area with 2+1 bedrooms. Like I saw, there was the office there. Updated kitchen, brand new paint throughout. New bathroom, laundry combo, large living, formal dining room, small den, and an enormous loft. Separate side entrance brings you to the lower level, includes its own laundry and full kitchen, 2 bedrooms, perfectly set up for an income suite or duplex potential. Development opportunities are also available. Neighboring properties selling for over $500,000, so it's a cheaper house in a great neighborhood. Located on the cul-de-sac that leads to walking trails in Oxford Park, walking distance to downtown, Cherry Hill Mall, and major bus routes to UWO. Call today, 24 hours notice required due to current tenants. Okay, so same kind of things you guys looked for before. The difference here, it's aluminum siding, so not as nice as vinyl siding, but it's fine. Like it looks like it's in decent condition. I wouldn't change the siding. We can see it's 1,230 square feet floor space, forced air, rental water tank. So second level, we got a large 31 feet by 10 foot bedroom. That's huge, master bedroom. And then 2 more bedrooms on the main floor, plus looks like a dining room. So you could maybe even squeak out 4 rooms in the upper unit, like on the main floor and the second floor. And then looks like a 2 bedroom in the lower. And because I see 2 mailboxes, looks like Canada Post is registered here. The mailing system is registered as a duplex. So if it doesn't have a rental license, you could likely go back to the city and get it grandfathered because for years tenants have lived there. So you can get previous leases, previous information, the Canada Post stuff, and get this property grandfathered to a duplex given the zoning already allows. It may already be a duplex. I'd have to do a bit of inquiry, I could go on the property, the City of London site and check that out and see what building permits are open on it. And I'll show you guys that in a future video of how you do some of the dirty digging on a property. But we're just going to do a high-level analysis for this video. It was actually built in 1989, so only 10 years older than the other property we looked at. This one's actually a solid one. I'd probably go look at this just from looking at this now. I know it's probably going to be able to work. But let's go take a look because, I like this property. I think it's priced well. Let's do some analysis. So property deal number 2, and it was Edinburgh, I think it was. And let's look at what we can get. So this one has 2 units. So at purchase, we don't know what it's renting for. It says it's tenanted, but I'd have to request from the agent more information on what it's currently renting for. I'd probably have to give them a call and talk to them, get some more information, go see the property potentially if the numbers worked. But in an upper, you got 3+1 on the upper. I think you could probably get about, it's 2-story, right? You get that to a family for about $1,850 a month, I would assume. Let's actually go with Target here. So Target's about maybe even $875 for the upper, including utilities, and the lower, if you're including utilities, get $995 in that area all day long. So you're looking at about $2,870 conservatively. You could probably get $3,000 a month out of this property. So it's about a 1% rule type property. So 1% rule is that if you get $3,000 a month in rent, it's worth $300,000 to you. So that's sort of a benchmark I use. Let's say we get this for $290,000. We do a bit of negotiating. Your insurance on a property like this, because it's a duplex, you're going to have a little bit more insurance. You have an extra $100 for liability, so we'll call it $1,080 for the year. And utilities wise, it is a duplex, so you're going to have a little bit more, but the house is relatively small. The footprint looks smaller than the other house, and I suspect it's a more efficient layout the way it's stacked. So, I'd probably even be a little more conservative, probably say that about $4,000 a year in utilities just to be safe. It might be a little lower and it might be separately metered. I didn't see that on the outside, but it might be possible to make the tenants pay some of the utilities. You could split that in the leasing agreement, but let's go worst case scenario and say that, $4,060 a year in utility usage. That's pretty high. You'd probably get a bit lower than that in real life. These property taxes are too high for the property, so I'm going to adjust that down a bit. That's more like it, about $2,900 a year based on the area. I'm guessing it's within that range, plus or minus $100. Maintenance expense, yeah, it has an older exterior, but it's in good condition, aluminum siding. I didn't see any, the main floor looked really key other than I might spend $2,000 refinishing the hardwood floors on the main floor. So let's call it $292,000 all-in purchase price, and that would be a nice mint unit that would rent relatively easily. You've got mortgage principal, mortgage pay down. You need to put about $58,400 down on this property, plus about $2,000 in on the to refinish the hardwood. So call it $60,000 down. Nowadays, interest rates are a little bit higher than what they were. Let's call it 3.2, 3.19, 3.2. Yeah, I'll do 3.2, same as the other example to be consistent. We have a rental license fee. Our property taxes are calculated here. Interest is automatically calculated based on the 80% loan to value, as I did in the same as the other example. We're going to compare apples to apples. Now let's look at what we can get from cash flow. So our net benefit on this property, $1,209.79 a month with mortgage pay down every month. Monthly net cash flow of $950 a month. Huge difference from putting out $150 to $500 a month. You're actually making $1,000 each and every month. This property's ROI at $290 purchase price will be about 28.48% just on rental income, not including appreciation or for buying under market and do strategic renovations like finishing those hardwood floors. That would have a lot of value. It'd be possible to get this property's value up to neighboring properties that's, like it said in the listing, around $450,000 to $500,000. So there is some upside still in this property, more upside than the other property actually from an appreciation perspective, and obviously cash flow is just decent on this property. 28.48% at first blush, 3.5-year payback. I'm gonna go see this property. I'm probably gonna call my agent. We're gonna go see this property just because why not? And you know what? Maybe as a recurring series, I will bring my camera in. I will film what I see on this property. So stay tuned, guys. I'll follow up with a video. Hey, when's the soonest we can set up a showing on this property I texted you about? Yeah, we should go check that out tomorrow. I'd like to get a little bit more information on the current tenants and see what kind of rents they're paying, and get some information from the listing agent on when their lease expires and that sort of thing, and then we can go set up a showing and walk through it. I think it's going to be one we might want to offer on if they're flexible at all in the price and if things look like the listing describes. Right on? Sounds good. Spend less, earn more, and maximize returns to unlock a wealthier you. Let me know in the comments if you guys disagree.